Bay Packers. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
We play to win. Let's go!
Ready. Black 25 behind.
Hey, watch the sled.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. This is Jones. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
56 to Mike, boy, 56.
Working out of the gun. Winston. That is caught. It's Perriman. In the wild card win last week, he had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Ready. Blue way. Easy.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, alert 3. Easy. Can't move it. You gotta get that. Hey, Mike.
Here's Jones.
Check cross.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Ready. Blue way.
Walk top. Tight end right. Hey. You got 3. 3 down.
Here's Winston. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Recon, 152 fighter. Plant. Zoom.
Check back the ladder. Watch the pass. Here we go.
26.
Switch. Shift.
Box it.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Go to 50.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
Loco, over here.
Watch out.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Mike 21, Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Hey, high 7.
36, 36. Chance.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Get that quarterback. Joker.
On 1st down, Jones. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go, baby. Whip.
22 jet bombers. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
To throw is Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, a 22. Now Jones. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
One back in the game, that's Jones, 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
He's crossing. He's checking crack.
Jameis to throw it. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Devin Bush gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Second down.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Packers 7, Buccaneers nothing.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Winston now. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he'll send this one into the cold Lambeau night. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Shit.
Go to 50. Hey, you climb over here.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
Watch the shift. Hey, take 26. Right left. Zoom.
Me.
Hey, Mike. Flip again.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. They will find Davis. That's complete. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a 1st down as well. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
You draw quarters. Back north. We are going.
Check hot route. Hot.
We don't get up.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. The end result, 21 yards.
A Hall of Fame coach once said, there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or 2. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Look at the 8.
Right there. 56.
Jump out.
I'm coming. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Easy.
Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up.
Box it.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Buccaneers' 28-yard line.
Get 300. Get 300. Look at that.
On 2nd and 9. Rodgers. And Graham's got it. Complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Second quarter action. 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend.
26.
5. 39. Check, Mike, 39. I got it.
Back north.
Check 3, check 3. Check 50, check 50.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
16-yard line.
Hey, check Mike, 39. Check. Hey, exit. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid.
All right.
Jim. Check your hot read. 49. Check 49.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. This one caught by Davis. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. On play action, Winston. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway.
Let's go. Let's do it.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A pretty big opening there on first down. 8 yards up to the 33. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Check now. You got 58.
Check 13.
Small.
Sponge.
On second and a couple. Rodgers got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. I love that play because in the snow you think run, run, run. Big passing play there.
And defenders hate it, especially in open space, because trying to come under control, break down, and make a tackle in the open field, difficult in normal conditions. In these conditions, almost impossible.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
88. He's not going to give you 26. Hey, flag.
Slam.
Shoot.
Check 52.
Hey, we are going.
Now Rodgers from the gun, he'll throw. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
Hey, Team 6. Right.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Now Rodgers. The connection made. It's Graham. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
All day, just like that. Check 31. Hatchet. Hey, watch it.
Check 30.
Alert 3.
Greystone, Travis. Check 30. Bravo.
Check 3.
And that'll set him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long.
Out of time. Let's get off the field.
Get right.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Check side.
Fresno.
To throw is Rodgers, operating from the gun. It's caught by Davis. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
At the 19-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Winston. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Brashad Perriman, 81 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Safety's creeping. No.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again to Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. This is Jones. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Green 18.
Hey, here I come. Here I come.
Here, Mike.
Here I come.
Hey, Delta.
Check back 11. Too little, cupcake. Check 99. Check 99.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Inside. Check. Run.
Banjo.
Jones. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist, 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 twist. Go back, go back. Crouch.
Again, it's Jones. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Over. Back one.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Kill.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. General West. Jump out.
21, Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Hey, orbit.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 12-yard line.
Hey, Echo.
Pick it up. Check the backer. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Hey, take 26.
Check Mike 21.
Go.
Let's get that ball again.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 2nd down. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. That's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Check.
Boom.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. Check 20.
Hey, take 26. Box it.
They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football. And they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Screen, come see.
I'm coming after you. Check, check, check. Mike 50, Mike 50. Watch the run, watch the run. Mike's 50, Mike 50.
To throw, Winston. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Bang, bang, flip, flip, flip. Bang, bang. Easy.
91 is the money.
3rd and long for Winston. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. The Bucs go for it. It's Winston. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Back, jump out. Shoot. Gun.
Motion.
They'll run it with Jones. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll try again with Jones. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a 1st down on that effort. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Flip it.
First down, Winston. That's caught by Howard. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Go to 50. 6-6, pull it high.
56,
Back to throw, Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Silver. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Check right.
Check 3.
Inside.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Hey, zoom.
Rodgers to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Carl Nassib drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Well, one side moves on, and then, of course, there's the other side. And now they face what they don't want to face, and that's the offseason.
Think about the journey just getting to this game. Preseason, right? The OTAs and mini camps before that. going through the regular season, fighting and scratching and clawing to make it to the playoffs. And then to get to this game, one game short of a conference championship, they'll have the whole offseason to think about it.